we back. So y'all, I already know what we about to get into. Let's go ahead.
It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this, why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Let's go check on her. What's wrong, girl?
Lara, I'm,
My brother,
What?
back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin. Figured it had the answers. Or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
You loved him. They loved the idea of him.
They never knew him. Not really. Didn't know why he did what he did. Syrian, he felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird. In Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused. Anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you. for being here.
One of my faves too. It's nice getting to see your serious side when you're always to them la 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 la. Quest with Lucanus because like I said, we're not letting up on him. He's gonna be back cool with us because I'm tired of Oh, not my shit crashed, y'all. It crashed. So we're just gonna load it back up. Hold on. I have to put the BRB sign in the meantime, so y'all not just looking at a black screen. I'm gonna load her up. It should have saved. It looks like it's saved right after that, so. So while it's loading, just so everybody's up to date, the reason why we have to do so many side quests with Lucanus is because he has a hardened effect on him, which is something that's a part of the game. When you are hit at a crossroad, your first hard decision is to choose which dragon to hunt down, because there's a dragon going to 2 different towns and you can only choose one to save. The other one will suffer with your absence. Now, like I said, I looked it up because I was worried about the decision. I overthink, so I need to know. So I looked it up, and not only was Trevino, because that's the name of the town, it's either Trevino or Minrathous. I chose to protect Minrathous because, one, they have a really strong cult, the Venatori, that have tried their best to infiltrate and eventually want to try to take over Minrathous. And that would have been a great opening for them to do it, and I just couldn't afford for that to happen. And then we're fighting on 2 fronts because they are being backed by the gods, and we are fighting these gods because they are bringing blight back to the world. So I'll do a story so far just to kind of give everybody a nice, good summary of what has happened. But after I made that decision, and even in the point system, Minrathous takes a 250 point hit from the blight, while Trevino only takes a 100 point hit. And I got it down to 50 by helping to kill the blight and continuing to do
Ugh, what a horrible way to go.
It would make a good trap. A target wouldn't see it coming.
Let's not stick around and become dessert.
Works out. I can detonate Sunder, and he can apply Sunder. And then Eve can detonate Sunder too. Because she can help. Since it really doesn't matter.
Shipment of supplies for the injured and the blighted just arrived. Sent by Rook. Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
The other remaining crows have already gone. Come meet us there. Please.
Of course.
You're not
from nearby. Doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Thanks again for dinner last night, Lucanus. That cream sauce.
A little mustard makes the difference. Though, my supplier in Treviso is...
Oh, so... Hey, what's the best thing you've ever eaten? Something fancy?
We ate a prisoner's nightmare. He dreamed a bloodthirsty tree with 10,000 branches. She was asking me, Spider.
Here we go.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
Then y'all look at me.
The crows may be flashy, cocky, and always feuding, but we're not delicate. We're not broken. And we'll teach the new fledglings all about those we lost.
And the lessons they taught.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
Those we lost, they'll never be forgotten.
Never is a long time. But let us try. The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her. There's an interesting
Okay. Dear Veilguard, may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boars somethin that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Tia. I have some new pieces to show. Regards, Mistress Trella, proprietress of the Trella Gallery of Fine Art.
to there, Rook.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanus, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers, who are immune to demons.
The Venatori were growing demons and people? That's what was happening in the ossuary?
Zara was trying to get certain types of demons. Some are harder to summon than others, I guess. They were waiting for Spite to break out of my body like I was a cocoon for a moth.
I mean, I'm glad he didn't, but why didn't he?
We made a deal.
I think that art merchant with information on the Arntom lives near here. Hello? Are you alright? Done.
I unlock the door. Come in, please. My saviors, welcome!
Viago said you had information on the Arntom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful...
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Have we numbers on people lost?
All right. We should talk to the market master.
My people's gods finally return and they are blighted.
Hello.
Somewhere.
This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antom stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antom art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
We are low on elfroot, and the embryon went last.
Hardly got any sleep last night. Just the thought of living next to the blight.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
Barely any customers today.
It's a wonder anyone still lives in the city, the way it is now.
But I mean, Antom, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antom who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned District.
Camp where the Antom took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
All right, let's go.
We need to close in!
Around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Anton are doing with it. Nothing here.
I don't see anything here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Are the Antam numbers any lower?
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So that whole story, he was just getting rid of us.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Mierda. As if the blight in the streets was not enough.
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antom camp, in the center of the city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori.
So I heard we're on a rotation for cooking?
Supposed to be, and used to be, but, well...
What is it?
Well, some of it's an acquired taste. So I tend to do most of the cooking, a lot of the time.
Okay. We're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Watch your back!
Get clear!
All right. Let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing.
Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which stories and enchanted powers and crystal effects in the catalog. More power, fire. But it is not ready. Have gone for burn south.
This note is about Gatlock, that... Powder. The Arntam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Can they even do that? Maybe they could, but... Oh, that'd be very dangerous.
We must go to Day and Diago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Arntam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful. Yet, they're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The Crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Arntam's first targets.
So I heard we're on a rotation for cooking?
Supposed to be, and used to be, but, well...
What is it?
Well, some of it's an acquired taste. So I tend to do most of the cooking, a lot of the time.